Hello. As soon as you click this video to take a look at how my C# program runs. So we'll go ahead and get the program started. And so while it's running, we can talk about it. So this just creates the program and it starts it. So we'll take a look at this. What this basically does is creates all the threads and then adds them all to a thread list and starts them all. And then it joins them all and then says that the showcase is complete. So we'll take a look at the start of where it all runs, the factory. So the factory, it goes ahead and creates a factory. It needs a couple things, it needs semaphores and all that stuff. And then it starts the thread here at build cars. And while there are still cars to build, it will go ahead and build cars. So it will lock the cars to build function or the cars to build integer, and then it will subtract one every time I build a car. And then once we build a car, all it does is it adds a car to the list or adds a car to the car queue on our shipping truck. So our shipping truck, it can be either at the factory or at the dealer. Right now, it's when it's at the factory, it's picking up, so it will allow itself to add cars to the queue, and then we'll wait until picking up is false or until the car is full, and then it will go ahead and take cars off the queue from the dealer. So all those functions are here. It'll wait while it's picking up. It'll wait to try and pull things off, and then it will wait while it's picking up to put things on the car or onto the car queue. So I'll go ahead and take a look at the dealer. So we have just a couple things here. It's just this is a couple things. So it's really easy. It sells a car as long as there's cars on the factory. But how do we tell it when there's not when we're at the last car and to shut off? So we could do that by passing in the cars to build thing to the dealer, but that's a little bit cheating in my opinion. So what the factory does is it creates a final car, and when the final car is received by the dealer, it'll go ahead and say, okay, time to shut down, and then it will shut down as soon as it reaches that final car. And the factories will create as many final cars as there are dealers. So the dealers will always shut them all down. And so we can see that it has built all of the cars. It built all the cars and it sold 40 cars for most of them, sometimes 39 because there's a random factor in. And then it will say, okay, it sold 200 cars. And that checks out. And if you look at our it's a little bit hard to find, but here's our two factories. Built 100 cars for factory 0, factory 1. I ran this simulation in our constants file. Here we had 2 factories, 5 dealers, and we had 10 trucks in our shipping truck. Unfortunately, I can't change the shipping truck count because I didn't have enough time to get it to not hang. Because if I do this, sometimes a dealer attached to a different truck doesn't get a final car in it and it won't shut down. So that's something to be worked on later. But as long as you change you can change any of these values here, and nothing will hang. It'll just take a very amount of time. But thanks for listening. Hopefully that was helpful for you to understand this project. If you do have any questions, leave a comment. Thanks. Have a great day. Bye.